Hi everybody! Today we are going to talk about a thing that you may hear constantly nowadays. These days you may heard a lot about AI, but you may don't know much about it. Well, today we are going to learn what is artificial intelligence and its history. Let's have a definition about AI. Artificial intelligence refers to any simulation of human intelligence that is done by machines. This explanation is so wide, but AIs are limited to machines which are able to do complex forms of human mind, like reasoning, learning, and even self-correction. It means that AIs are able to grow and improve their knowledge just as we do. There are many kinds of AI. Here are some of them. Have you ever sent a text to be translated? Have you ever used from Google Translate? These types are designed to do only one simple task and aren't able to do more complex duties. These types are called narrow AI because it seems they are one-dimensional intelligences. It means they focus on only one task and aren't designed to do anything else. The second type is machine learning AI that uses data and algorithms to decide, predict, and learn gradually just as we do. With this difference that in machine learning AI, the data should be inputted by a human. These kinds are widely used by managers in analyzing and getting some recommendations. And the last and the most developed kind is general AI that acts just like a human. It can learn without any help, understand, and make decisions. But don't be so dreamer, because it hasn't been created yet, and it is still in the realm of science fiction. It means it hasn't been entered in the real world yet. Now, let's have a short look to the AI's history. In the early 1950s, a British mathematician, Alan Turing, announced a hypothesis in the Computing Machinery and Intelligence paper which said humans use data and logic to form new information, so why computers don't do the same? 6 years later, a conference was formed, hosted by John McCarthy and Marvin Minsky. It brought top researchers together for discussion about AI. The conference didn't go well, unfortunately. They didn't reach any agreement on standards and how to improve AI. Despite this, one idea aligned wholeheartedly. I mean, the idea was so good that everyone was agree with. AI is achievable. The biggest problem that made an obstacle against the growth of AI and made its improvement slower were the computers. The capacity of systems didn't allow researchers to create more complex algorithms. Despite this weakness, the costs also were so high that few programmers dared to work on AI. In the early 1960s, governments were convinced to fund on this idea. Defense Advanced Research Project Agency was one of these governmental organizations which donated big amounts of money to AI research institutions. With the improvement of computers and the money institutions received, AI flourished, but not as an idea, this time in the real world. The development was so considerable that Marvin Minsky said, from 3 to 8 years we will have a machine with the general intelligence of an average human being. This theory seemed to be imaginary those days. In the 1980s, the idea of deep learning AI was flourished and experts tend to work on a project that can act as a skillful employer and do analysis, give advice, and make predictions such as machine learning AI that we mentioned before. In 1997, Garry Kasparov, the world chess champion and grandmaster, played with IBM's Deep Blue. This match was highly publicized. Chess-playing computers were first debuted in 1950s. The next years, they became more complex and were able to play with professionals and even beat them. IBM revealed a new program that was awesome. The new artificial chess player was able to calculate up to 200 billion positions in 3 minutes. Kasparov first played with AI in 1996. He was unpredictable and defeated computer by changing a strategy in middle of the game. 1 year later, Kasparov chose a more cautious strategy. He waited to see the performance of computer and made very conservative decisions. Deep Blue's bishop and rook were hit and also Kasparov's queen. The defensive strategy left him helpless, and he lost at the end. The match was widely covered by media and made Deep Blue well known. After this time, AIs will look in a different way. They can be even smarter than their creator. These years, another system was organized: Intelligent Agent. It acts like a consultant and gets the information and helps you to choose the best route. These revolutions led AI to be used in many systems like industrial robotic, logistic, banking system, medical diagnosis, Google Research Engine, and many other fields. In the 21st century, access to big data, cheaper and faster computers, and new algorithms prompted to new frontiers of AI that we can use now. Well, now we know something about AI and its history. So, what do you think about the future of artificial intelligence? You can comment it below.